Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I hope this video finds you well. For those of you who are new here, my name is Alexis and I am a certified health and wellness coach on a mission to make health and well-being topics fun and accessible. Today's video is part 3 in a 4-part series on nonviolent communication. The purpose of nonviolent communication is to connect with others in a way that empowers us to relate to them more empathetically and more compassionately. In the first and second videos, we talked about the first 2 steps in nonviolent communication, which are making observations and identifying and expressing feelings. Today, we will be talking about step 3, which is identifying the needs at the root of our feelings. One of the most important things that we can reflect on in this video is that all human beings share the same needs. For example, the need for purpose, the need for meaning, the need for safety, the need to be seen, heard, and understood, the need for respect, the need for companionship, and the physical needs like air, shelter, water, and food, to name a few. In addition to the feelings inventory that I shared and linked in the last video, there is also a needs inventory to kind of give you a starting place for some further self-discovery in this area. I've shared the link to the needs inventory in the description box below, so go ahead and check that out if you need some extra support in giving a voice to your needs. So, what would it look like to connect the first 3 steps of nonviolent communication? Making observations and identifying feelings and needs. In a personal relationship, an example might be, I noticed that you didn't call or text me last night and I felt lonely because I needed companionship after I hadn't seen you all weekend. In this example, the need for companionship was not being met, which led to a feeling of loneliness. In a professional relationship or situation, an example might be, I saw that the quote had been submitted on time and I felt relieved because I really need the financial stability that this project will provide. In this example, the need for stability was being met, which led to a feeling of relief. Another piece to this step is taking full responsibility for our feelings and understanding that the actions and words of others could be a catalyst for those feelings, but that ultimately they are not the cause. As a somewhat personal example, I have found myself in the past saying things like, he made me so mad, or that picture made me really upset. With those words, I am not really taking responsibility for my feelings. A better connection would be, I felt so mad when I saw him take that parking spot because I had been waiting a long time for it. Or, I felt really heartbroken when I saw that picture because I have a need for all animals to be safe. Nonviolent communication teaches us that by taking responsibility for our own feelings and connecting them to our own met or unmet needs will better allow us to connect with others. So as with the last 2 videos, I do have a challenge for you this week, and your challenge, if you accept, is to start making the connection between your feelings and your needs and to start taking responsibility for your feelings. Start to do a little digging to find out which of your needs are being met and which of your needs are not being met. And for your needs that are not being met, can you uncover a little courage to voice them as a step towards self-care? And if you're really feeling bold, you can try linking all 3 of the first steps using some of my examples earlier as a guideline. And I will say that if this is unknown territory for you, as it was for me when I first started studying nonviolent communication, you can always start with practicing on your internal dialogue if that's what works best for you. And finally, I would love if you would join me next week when we talk about the 4th and final step of nonviolent communication, which is making clear requests. I will also be talking about some of my personal insights from the course. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week.